I'm here today just to meet people to see who has a real interest in a sales job with us. We have the company information session tomorrow night, so I will not answer specific questions about the job today. This is a short get-to-know-each-other meeting. Tonight we will call and invite some of the people we interviewed today to our information session. Let's begin with this question. In no more than 1 minute, tell me about yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Brandon Bowen. I was born and raised here in central Indiana. Growing up, I always had a passion and natural talent for the artistic visual arts. Through high school, I continued to pursue those visual arts. Following high school, though, I got married, joined the Marine Corps, and then after my service with the Marine Corps, I hired on at AT&T. And for the next 13 years, worked in various capacities as a lineman, as a splicer, and as a repairman. Among my job functions, I was a customer-facing employee, oftentimes interacting with customers both in the business and residential sectors. I also have experience with some of the design and engineering of a lot of our telecom plant that's in existence today. And near the end of my employment, spent time extensively working on the UVerse program that we rolled out 5 or 6 years ago.
Fantastic. At times our people have to deal with a customer who is upset or angry. Think of when someone was angry with you. What was the situation? What did you do and what were the results?
Well, as an AT&T employee, being customer facing, oftentimes when I was working repair, I would come to these customers who were very irate because they've had so many problems with their phone lines. Previous repairmen had come, done whatever they did, left, and a week later their service is back out again. I would come out to the scene and begin asking them questions. I would ask them what their troubles were, how many times the repairman had been out, and what information the repairman had given them, if any. And once I had discussed with them and got an idea of what the problem may be, I went out and actually took care of the problem. As one of my policies, personal things about me is when I come to a customer with a problem, I'm the type of person who takes full ownership of that problem, and I will do everything in my power to get it resolved. And 90% of the time I was able to resolve the issue, make the repair that lasted very long term.
Fantastic. Think of a time when you had to contact a stranger and persuade him or her to do something. What was the situation? What did you do and what happened in the end?
Well, interestingly enough, being recently divorced, finding myself in the dating pool again, I have found myself, walking up to, various women, trying to effectively sell myself, to get a date or to get them to date me. In the process, I've discovered that there's very close correlations between dating and selling and salesmanship. Oftentimes, it's about building that rapport and that connection with the person you're speaking with, whether you're selling yourself to somebody or whether you're selling a product to an individual or a company. I've had both successes and failures, but with each of those successes and failures, I have also learned how to improve on the next interaction.
Fantastic. You're applying for a sales job, yet I have never seen you sell anything. I want you to sell me the pen you were holding in your hand.
Okay, this pen has been around since 1965. Made by the Fisher space pen. It was made originally for NASA, and since 1965, every NASA mission into space, they have employed these pens in the space stations and shuttles. It's a very simple construction, click, click, to write. The ink cartridge is a pressurized ink cartridge, so it's capable of writing in nearly any environment, including zero G. Extreme temperatures, this thing will even write underwater. The pen has a very nice weight to it, if you want to check it out.
Oh wow, it does.
And this pen in particular, I've had for over 3 years now, and have never once had a problem with this pen laying ink down. Now, would you agree that for $14.95, this is a good deal for the pen?
I would.
And could I possibly put you down for a few pens myself?
Maybe later.
Okay.
One final question. How do you feel your internship at Indiana Monthly has prepared you for a position with our company?
Well, Indianapolis Monthly was a fantastic publication, and they have a very creative group within them. There was easy rapport with them. My personal photography that I had shown them previously, and when they began sending me out on assignments, they were consistently impressed with my work, and were always happy, to have me around. And I feel like I was able to provide something that they previously had not had as an intern. I enjoyed the collaboration with some of the other individuals, and as we got the entire group together for group discussions to plan future issues. And the overall experience was good. I learned quite a bit about publication and the way magazines run. So I think, with that background, I think I would be well qualified to work for your company.
Fantastic.